Yeah. What's the punishment if they don't?
That's a great point. I mean, that's a problem.
There is none. So here's the deal. I think they should get our knickers in a twist here. There's no
let's not get our knickers in a twist over child rape. Why are you talking like that? It's insane.
Hey guys, I'm Mike. In today's video, we're breaking down a powerful moment from PoliticsGirl Lee McGowan as she takes on Scott Jennings over the deeply controversial Epstein files. The exchange on CNN got incredibly tense as Scott attempted to defend certain individuals potentially implicated in these records, leading to a massive pushback from Leigh that you have to see. We're going to watch how she deconstructs his defense and addresses the accountability that people are demanding. I'll be sharing my thoughts as we go through the footage and giving you a full breakdown at the end. Let's jump into the clip, and as always, make sure to like, subscribe, and drop your thoughts in the comments. This is a heavy topic, and I really want to hear your perspective on this one.
After playing a key role in the fight for the release of the Epstein files, Congresswoman Lauren Boebert is now backing off. She told Politico, quote, "I don't give a rip about Epstein. There are so many other things we need to be working on. I've done what I had to do. Talk to somebody else. It's no longer in my hands." That seems like a fairly sharp reversal from someone who once said this.
This is something that we need more information on. We want transparency.
I committed to do this for the victims.
We need to continue this investigation, release the files, and the truth shall set us free. Do I want the Epstein files released? Abso-freaking-lutely. Right now, we do have a substantial amount of information. I do not believe that it is enough.
I've been demanding answers, and I would like to see what's actually there.
Right, today marks 1 month since the Justice Department was required by law to release all of the Epstein files. So far, it's released less than 1%. Lauren Boebert said something interesting there. She said the truth shall set you free. The law, Scott says, that the Justice Department shall release all the Epstein files, not can if it wants to or gets around to it.
Yeah. What's the punishment if they don't?
That's a great point. I mean, that's a problem.
There is none. So here's the deal. I think they should release it. I think they should follow the law. I also have no idea how long it takes to prepare this many documents for this kind of release. Counselor may have some thoughts on that, but they should follow the law. But let's not get our knickers in a twist here.
Let's not get our knickers in a twist over child rape. Why are you talking like that? It's insane. It's insane. The Epstein files is a multinational, multi-generational child and woman sex trafficking ring. So your attitude right now, you're sort of like, well, shucks, devil be gone, is just horrifying to me. Every woman in the world that is watching this, why are you acting like you have no idea what's happening here? Scott,
He asked me a question about following the law.
And what
I
I'm
said they
saying
should
to you
follow
is
the
your
law.
attitude. Yes, and they're not following the law. They're 30 days late on following law, and they didn't explain why they redacted the first things in the first place, which they were also supposed to do.
I know.
Listen,
you
at
have
this
a strong
point, this
opinion
is not.
about it, and
I have a strong
respect that.
opinion about it because it is a
But I think they
disgusting
should
policy
do it
that
as
they are
fast as
doing
they
this.
can.
They are hiding it. It is not the behavior of innocent people, and everything that is in these files is. It could bring an entire house down. And if it has to, it has to. If it brings down Democrats, bring them down. If it brings down Republicans, bring them down. If it brings down princes, world leaders, Hollywood people, bring them down. But what it feels like right now is that there's a giant cabal of people that do not have to listen to the law, do not have to oppose the law, and they were supposed to do something, then they didn't do something, and now they're trying to have a new law that says we don't even have to do it.
And what's really wrong here is on Christmas Eve, while everybody's traveling and not paying attention, the government announced that now there were suddenly 5.2 million documents in the Epstein file that they had to go through. It would have been nice had they disclosed that while Congress was voting on the law, while it was in discussion. But now we're surprised that there are 5.2 million documents when in July of 2025, the DOJ and the FBI issued a public memo saying, we reviewed all our investigative material on Jeffrey Epstein, and we've done a thorough, exhaustive investigation, and there's nothing left to see here. They seemed to know then what they had, but all of a sudden now that it's law, they don't know what they had.
Yeah, and look, they didn't bring it up between when the law was passed and they were required to release it, all new information.
Exactly.
The law does say shall. We'll see if they do.
Did you catch that look on Scott Jennings' face? When the question of accountability finally came up, his answer was essentially a shrug, as if the pursuit of justice for these victims is just some minor inconvenience. It is absolutely despicable to see a national commentator sit there and suggest that nothing should be the outcome for those implicated in the Epstein files. This isn't just a political disagreement, it's a fundamental question of right and wrong, and Scott revealed exactly where he stands. PoliticsGirl was 100% right to call out that horrifying attitude. What she pointed out so brilliantly is that this shouldn't be a partisan issue. Whether the names in those files are Republicans or Democrats shouldn't matter to any decent person. We should want the truth to come out regardless of who it brings down. But because Scott is so committed to being a MAGA loyalist, he feels he has to toe the line and protect the elite narrative. It's the behavior of a cult, not a political movement. They've completely lost their moral compass in favor of protecting their own. Let's be real about what we're seeing here. It is a cover-up of the highest order. We are talking about individuals in power who took advantage of young women, and instead of universal condemnation, we get Scott Jennings telling us not to get our knickers in a twist. It is disgusting. Everybody knows exactly what is happening, and it's up to us to keep pushing for the transparency that these people are so terrified of. This is the reality of the bootlicker mentality. Protect the powerful at all costs and ignore the victims. Whiter so. There's save, bring, framed, whiter line, wonder wine. I want to hear from you. How did you feel watching Scott Jennings conduct himself in that clip? Do you think this is just standard partisan hackery, or is there something much more dark and intentional about this cover-up? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. While you're down there, do me a massive favor, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. If you're interested in content that holds the powerful accountable and demands real answers, your support helps us grow and keep the pressure on. I appreciate every single one of you for being part of this community. I'm Mike, and I'll see you in the next clip.